congratulate you on that because as a student, I never could. You know, especially on the first day of the weekend, getting up at 7 o'clock, okay, and be there for the class. I mean, that's history for me. I've never done that. My name is Deep. I will just write this down for you. Okay, that's for your reference. My name is Deep, and I come from the UK. I come from a place, an industrial town in the UK called Leeds. If you've heard about it, okay. Not many people because it's an industrial town, and I grew up out there, and I've done my postdoctorate in organizational psychology. And while I was doing my doctorate, I had the good fortune of working with a few organizations like IBM and British Telecom, where I've learned more than what I learned in my college. And post that, I came down to work in the Middle East as a milkman with a company called Almarai. I hope you are drinking Almarai milk and juices. Okay, although that's my ex-alma mater, so I still have a very soft corner for Almarai. Post Almarai, I joined the Department of Transportation in the UAE. I stay in Dubai. I joined the Department of Transportation in the UAE as the Director of Training and Recruitment. Okay, and then, like most of us, and I'm sure, once you finish your MBA, somebody would be playing or toying with the idea of doing your doctorate. Okay, so once you do your doctorate, something inside you tells you that like you're wasting your doctorate if you're not into academics. So I took the plunge and I joined Al Tariqa as a lecturer and got inducted into the lectureship of Swiss Business School and Chiefly Business School, which is a part of Al Tariqa. And I also conduct certification programs in human resources for American Institute of Business and Management, okay, based out of Georgia, and through Al Tariqa, of course. Okay. So people who are from the HR faculty out here in this room, okay, we'll talk about the certification program later on. Now, to go with about this particular module, I do not want you to refer to your books. This has got nothing to do with books. When I was doing when I did my MBA, it was about 25 odd years back. Those days it was not called an MBA. Okay, it was called Master's Study in Personnel and Administration. Okay, which is now changed face into something called HR MBA. So it was called Master's Study in Personnel and Administration. And when I was doing my MBA, I had the good fortune of studying under a very esteemed faculty who taught all of us, the first thing when we came to class is human resource management has got nothing to do with books. I mean, sure, I'm great that SBS has given you this, okay, for you to flip over after you get back home, or probably across your lives when you come under projects or situations that deals with human resource management, or if you are working in the HR, okay. But the basic of human resource management is people. One of the best HR managers or one of the best HR teachers, if you want to learn about human resource management, you have back at home, your mom. Go back at home and find out how your mom dealt with the HR policies at home, how your mom recruited, how your mom did the performance appraisal of you and your siblings, your brothers and sisters. how your mom did the performance management and gave you rewards for things you're supposed to do, and probably compensation for things you're not supposed to do. So the brightest and the biggest example of it all is at home. And as we go through this module today, for the next 8 odd hours, I would want you to focus on the best HR manager that you can ever find. That's back at home. Now, HRM talks about people. You have 12 other modules where you'll be talking about finance and accountancy and strategy and so many things. Okay. Now, each of these are marketing. Each of this department have assets. For this hotel, now this is an asset. This table is an asset. Okay. The table doesn't mind if I keep it. It will still tend to support this gentleman and his work on the table. The table doesn't mind if I'm rude with it. The table doesn't mind if I insult the table. But when you're working in an HR faculty and your assets are people, they do. Now the entire 8 hours and the entire 10 chapters that you'll be covering out here is about people. I want you to focus on that. And the only one word I would want to keep at the back of your head is sensitivity. People are sensitive. People think. People feel. And people act on the basis of how they think and they feel. Yeah. You've got the changer? No, you've got the slide changer?
Yeah. 2 minutes, sir.
Sure.
We'll get there.
No, I don't need this. We can take this away.
Okay.
I mean, someday when I move into a different profile of a rock musician, I'll probably use this. And I'm playing with that idea for a long time. Now, I would want you guys, I would tell you how we start the day and how we'll go along with the day. There are 10 chapters of this. Okay? And I once again repeat to you, don't focus on the book. I would want you guys to understand, because as I said, people are about thinking and feeling. If you don't think and feel, you will not understand this module. There are no definitions there. Okay? There are no definitions that you want to mug up. There are no theories I would want you to confuse yourself with. Okay? Every one of us knows about people. Everybody has friends in this room. Everybody has got relatives. Everybody has a family in this room. Okay? And you're dealing with your friends and family on a day in, day out basis. Thank you so much. And you did not need to be, this is not working. I think this, the batteries, something is wrong with this. It's showing the red light.
Working.
It's working? Oh, thank you, it's back. I'm a little impatient, I guess. So, for dealing with your friends, your family, your relatives, you did not need to go to college to learn how you interact with your friends and family. It is there inside you. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to bring out what you already know. The 10 chapters of this you already know. You've been doing it on a day-to-day basis. Okay? On interactions, on communications, on how you meet up change. Moving to a new house, getting married, finding a new boyfriend or a girlfriend, having a child. This is change. Life changes. Okay? How you deal with that change. You know it. You have been doing it. And all this module will tell you is factual details of of terms that you probably didn't know. Just for your information, FYI. Now I will spread the day in actually 4 parts. Okay, we started 10:30? No, it's Dubai time. 9:30. Okay. Now, I'm very democratic in terms of class management. So when do you guys want to have your next coffee break? Can you tell me a time? 11:30. What's your name? Ziad, you'll be in charge of stopping us at 11:30. Okay? You'll be in charge of stopping us at 11:30 for coffee. Okay? And it'll be a 15 minutes break. Okay? Is that good enough for you? Yes, ma'am? 11:30? Or you guys want to have a little longer?
No.
Prayer, that's at 11.
You guys decide. I mean, like, you're the boss.
We need a break of the prayer. The prayer is going to stop.
So,
We can,
Okay, can we do it as the same, always on the same classes? We take first after 1 hour, and then we have the next break for the prayer. It will be for 20 minutes, starting from 11:50.
So now it's 9:30. So you want to take a break at about 10:30?
After 1 hour.
Okay.
11:50.
11:50 for 20 minutes.
Okay. You want the first break at 11:50?
This will be the second break.
half an hour. Minimum.
11:30 لحد الصلاة الساعة 12 مش هتكفي.
You guys decide. You're the boss. You guys are the boss. You decide.
Okay, fine. 11:50.
Fine? Okay. So you want a break at 11:50 for half an hour?
Yes.
Okay. Then we stop at 1 o'clock for lunch for an hour. 1 to 2. What's your name again? You have to repeat. Tell me your name again. Yes, ma'am. You. Yeah. Dima. So Ziad, you're responsible for this.
I think second one should be 1:30.
Okay. Fine. Whatever you say.
Whatever Dima said.
Okay. So Dima, you're responsible for this. To stop us there. And then around 4 till 4:15, we'll stop again for coffee. Khalida, you going to be in charge of this?
Oh, no.
Please.
For so long time.
We have to put the government here.
All right. I'll be careful.
Okay. And then we'll stop finally. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
From 4 or
No, I mean for the coffee.
yeah,
Okay. And then we stop at 6 o'clock. Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, are you okay with this? Yes, Ali. You want me to cover? Yeah. Sure. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. My flight is at an unholy time. It's at 10 o'clock. And the checkout time is 4. So either, I have to force myself on an invitation to your house or I have to extend my stay here. So they extended my stay. Okay, now, moving on to this. I would start, is everybody in the room or we are expecting someone to come in as well? Okay, I would want to show you, before we start, okay, the stuff that will come for your examination. Okay? I'm not going to do slide by slide, module by module as such. Okay? I'm going to prepare you for your examination. Okay? The examination that's going to happen, the assessment that's going to happen next month. So I'm going to first tell you what's coming, what's there, and then we'll move along for the day. Right? Now this is what's going to come for your assessments. Negotiations, okay. Don't you have a soft copy of this? Okay. So